You're
Hey yo, welcome to the 5x5 podcast. We're gonna cut it like really fast, real quick, all around podcast, blah blah blah
Speed
blah
run.
blah. Speed run it because we're gonna be talking about the lottery this upcoming, was it Tuesday, Wednesday? On the 18th. And it's gonna be one hell of a show, man, because we're gonna have LaMelo, Wiseman, RJ Hampton, whatever, Cole Anthony. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
we're
all
gonna
the
talk
podcast.
about everything. All on the podcast.
It's
It's gonna be a
be
60-man
crazy.
Zoom call. It's gonna
Maybe
be
even
nuts.
some undrafted players.
We're gonna play some
Days.
Among Us. It's gonna be crazy.
Subscribe now.
So subscribe now. So we're just gonna go right into it. So the top three picks. There's no undecided number one pick, not like last year with Zion. This one, throughout the year or 2 years, it's been like Wiseman or LaMelo or Anthony Edwards, which has been known to be built different. But let's talk about LaMelo, probably the most popular individual in this draft, and probably the most, I would say maybe high risk, high reward type player as well. Jake, anything to expand with LaMelo right now? Like, what do you have on your scouting report about him? Like, what do you think about him and all that stuff?
See, LaMelo is one of those players that it's tough to judge because when you see him on the court, a lot of the time he's trying to be overly flashy, right? So that's something that a lot of scouts don't like in general, but that might just be his play style. Also, people like to bring off all the, off the court shenanigans with his family and stuff. You really can't judge the man off of the past things with his dad and with his brothers or anything like that. So let's just look at the type of player he is, right? So you want to look at things he's good at. Like, he's a playmaker. He's got really good court vision. It seems like he can attack from either side, like left or right. He's got high IQ and a good feel for the game. Like, all the passes he makes, he's really good at knowing when to drive and kick or when he has his own shots to take. Like, he's really good at finding his own position on the floor. He's got great handles, shot from anywhere in the gym. What else has he got in his bag?
Just point at the line. You just gotta point at the line. And
He's got to point at where his hot spot is. It's like in those old NBA games where your hot spot is. Yeah. The only inconsistency he has is literally the fact that his great shot making ability leads to poor shot taking. So he does take a lot of bad shots. So that's definitely. Really and I don't really like his jump shot form either. I feel like
all the Ball
the nicest
brothers
out of the Ball brothers
have terrible.
Leandro has a nice. Leandro has a strap. Come on, he has.
He's not a real player, so
not yet. Not yet.
Anyway, but when you see his shooting form, it's kind of like low set. You know what I mean? Like, it's like
it definitely is.
He shoots from down here.
Yeah,
and that he might have that might be a problem, but
But it's insane though because his passing IQ. His brother Lonzo coming into it was like some gifted passing IQ, and his is just on another level. I think it's better than Lonzo's when he was coming into the NBA, man. It seems way more polished in my opinion.
Well, so what happens when you grow up under somebody like that, right? So you're playing under your brother who makes it to the NBA. So you've been learning his bag of tricks and expanding, basically. And two, remember all those times where people would actually see LaMelo on that little reality show they were doing at the time? He was a lot younger. Yeah, a lot younger, a lot smaller. He's really grown. He's really filled out. And now he's like a decently big frame. He's like 6'7".
He's
I don't know how much
he's 6'8".
I don't know how much he weighs exactly, but
190.
A good frame. If he can put some weight on, come on, man. Like you got a decent like skill set and then a frame to work on that. So like he definitely could be a number one pick,
And yeah, I don't know. It's only upside for him. Like I said, the high risk is just that he ends up just putting too much pressure on himself. And not to say he's going to become like his brother, because his brother still has a lot to prove, right? But if they're the same player at the end of the day, those are like top three picks, just being like mid-level players, right? Not really high volume all-star players that people think that they're going to be, right? So moving on real quick, because we know about LaMelo. Everyone knows about LaMelo and everything. Let's go to James Wiseman, probably the most all-around center that I've seen since Cat. It's crazy. Shane, what do you got to talk about with it, man?
Well, he's honestly like super versatile. Like I haven't seen, like you said, like besides Cat, because the way this guy shoots the ball, I haven't seen a big man shoot that smoothly in a while. Even Cat's like
That's
a
actually
motion,
very true.
right? James Wiseman is a quick.
His release is nice. It's quick.
It kind of reminds me of like Chris Bosh's release just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I see that. I see
right?
that. Yeah.
Okay,
So what I've noticed about James Wiseman is that like he's super athletic. He'll be one of those bigs who like he'll grab a board, throw an outlet, and still run the floor and be the first man down there to catch a lob or something. I noticed he's a great help defender. He does need to work on reading his defensive IQs a little bit better. But just because of his athleticism, he's quick. He's able to recover. If of his teammates gets beat, he's always the first man there, and he could jump. He has like pogo sticks.
Yeah, he's an athletic dude, bro. Like, as you were saying, like doing the outlet pass, I could see him going coast to coast.
Honestly, I think he can. If he just works on his handle a little bit, he could definitely go coast to coast. But my one biggest weakness that I've like noticed while watching film, he doesn't really have too many post moves. Like he has like the catch, face up, give a jumper, catch, maybe like a post fade, but he doesn't really have too much more than that. And I feel like moving on to the next level, he's gonna have to put on some size, just a little, not too much, but a little bit of size, and work on his post moves just a little bit. But everything else, he's a pretty solid prospect. And I think if it wasn't the Timberwolves picking number one, I think he would go number one.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Is that you saying that you don't think the Timberwolves would ever pick him?
I think he just doesn't want to go there.
It's not even that. I just
think didn't he say he would play there?
He said he doesn't want to go there because Cat's there.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah,
right. Because like you could put him at the 4, but that's not.
I feel like they'd move Cat to the 4 before they moved him, because he's I think he's actually taller than Cat, right? He is, but Cat's bigger.
Yeah.
But I mean, Cat would probably benefit more skill wise at the 4 than he would. Right.
But I feel like with the way the NBA is going now, like a lot of teams are throwing someone who's like between 6'8" and 6'10" at the 4. Or
small balls. Definitely.
Cat can't play defense anyways, right? You know what I mean? That's
how tall is PJ Tucker?
But he plays defense
at
though.
this rate. PJ Tucker's a top 10 center in the league.
Realistically, he kind of is. If you think about all the centers that
please stop. Don't entertain me.
Well, the thing is with Wiseman too, he has a lot to prove because he played like 5 games.
Yeah, I think it's 5 games
before. That's like kind of quote unquote scandal or something, like he was taking in money or whatever.
Yeah, didn't he get suspended?
Yeah, that's what it was. Like he because I think he was taking in a living cost or something like that, helping him out.
Oh yeah,
I think his coach was helping him out. I really don't know. You know the NCAA. Yeah, you know the NCAA, because I think Penny was trying to help him and his family out with everything because he had to move and everything near where he was going to school. So I don't know, man. So yeah, he played like 5 games.
You getting money that I'm not a part of?
Get out of here.
Yeah, basically, right. So he has a lot to prove. Like I said, we don't know if he's gonna go to the Wolves.
There's reports he's gonna go. There's gonna be a trade between the Hornets and the Wolves.
The Hornets and the Wolves.
Really?
Could be the Hornets. Could be Golden State. Even Golden State doesn't even know what they're going to do with their pick.
Yeah, Golden State has a lot of options.
That's the thing. Golden State might shop that pick, right?
Oh, yeah,
so
there's another
who's
thing
going to
about that.
end up with that pick? And if Golden State does have that pick, I feel like Wiseman's not a bad option because they do need a big, but he doesn't necessarily fit their style of play. He's a little bigger.
Not at all. But the thing is, it's just like that pick has like a certain value depending who gets picked number 1. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys?
LaMelo gets picked number 1 is different.
Do you guys subscribe to pick best for the team or pick the best player available?
I believe in best player available.
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
If you look back at every single draft,
talent.
if you take the best player, you're gonna benefit, right? Because if you take the best player, you can make space for him. No matter who it is, you'll make
move the other players,
right?
Sorry.
Best example is Marvin Bagley.
Best example is Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
No, we have Clyde Drexler. Right. We're all right.
Yep.
Yeah.
What could have been? What could have been?
the thing I heard with the Golden State thing is actually that Golden State might be looking into trading with the Spurs with LaMarcus Aldridge.
Hey man, like I said, no one knows what they're gonna do with their pick, and not even the Golden State Warriors. They don't even know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, moving on from that, we'll go to the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, who's also considered the projected number 1 pick of this draft. Aaron, any intel on the Ant-Man?
I might have to shift it to one of you guys. Getting his stats right now.
No intel.
I can take it over. I can take it over. I can take it over.
No
Yeah, go for it.
intel available.
So Anthony Edwards, to me, he really has a huge comparison to Dwayne Wade. Obviously not prime D Wade, but like young rookie D Wade, because he's a great defender. He's extremely athletic. He can attack the rim whenever he wants. And his one downside, obviously, is shooting threes. He shot 29% while he was at school. He put up 25 and 3 for the year. Yeah, it was at Georgia. And what I noticed is he's a great shot creator. He has a step back. He has a little spin. Like, he could get a shot off. It's all about him being a little bit smarter with his shot selection, like we said about LaMelo. But I think out of the top 3, or even the top 5, he's one of the better wing defenders in this draft. Like,
his only problem with defending is motor. I've noticed watching him play. Like, he's not always motivated to play defense, but when he does play defense, it's phenomenal because he's so explosive and so athletic, right?
Exactly.
I feel like if as long as he can find somebody to motivate him on a team to play defense, 100%. Right? And then he could really be a really great defender, like Terrence Ross should have been.
But let's not get into that today. That's a long debate right there.
The 3 and C.
The 3 and C. The thing that I noticed about Edwards is, though, I feel like this might be kind of crazy. So hold on to your chairs, everybody. Okay, his ceiling is D Wade, but his floor is still Victor Oladipo. That's how good of a player I think he's going to be.
You know what? I mean, it doesn't sound too out of pocket.
Question.
Yeah.
Like, question. Looking at it.
Who's a better player, Oladipo or Levine? Because I think Levine might be a better comparison.
If I'm taking it right now, I'm taking Levine. But the thing is, I think what Shane is using that as a comparison is because Anthony Edwards doesn't have that like scoring bag just yet.
Or like
very inconsistent.
I was just thinking like straight off athleticism. It reminds me of Levine.
I don't know about that. Levine's like some A tier, S tier.
He's different. I mean, he's different.
Yeah, he's built different.
Levine and Derek Jones Jr. are
built different.
They have wings guys in their calves. It's not muscle. It's not straight. It's just a bunch of wings. But yeah, no, like coming off of the top 3, like those 3 are just well-rounded players. Wiseman, LaMelo, and Anthony. They're just like they those weaknesses that we're all talking about are just weaknesses of rookies, right? Need more weight, better defense, inconsistency, and those things are just going to be removed over time, hopefully, right? With the more they play in the NBA, and to the best for them. The teams, I don't know, man. Like, it's going to be nuts. Hopefully, they all go to teams where they fit their own culture. Like, if Wiseman goes to a team that loves small ball, then I don't know what Wiseman's going to be doing. If LaMelo goes to a team with no weapons, I don't know what he's going to be doing.
I mean, he's going to be doing the same thing. He's
going to be doing the same thing. Yeah.
As Australia.
Right. And then if Edwards doesn't go to a team where they love defense, it's going to be weird. And especially if all of them go to teams where they put so much pressure on them, it's going to be really, really tough. Right. But moving away from the top 3, I mean, the next guy on our list in the lottery would actually be Deni Avdija. He's from Israel. Other Israel player that I know on the top of my head was Omri Caspi. Yeah, so he's going to be
the best prospect from Israel.
The Israel elite. Edvin, I know you got the intel on him, man. Like, what do you want to? What's the first thing that catches your eye with Deni?
He's just an all-around player. I think like he's got good vision. He can play through the pick and roll. Got a good shot. Handles there. Like he's the big guy too. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, 6'8".
Good size. The only problem about his like physicals, I'd say, is he's not super strong yet. He's not very quick or explosive. Even his wingspan's not that great. I think it's like
Mhm.
1 inch longer, maybe
Ooh.
even the same. It's
He's just a regular man.
a regular dude,
Just,
but
I'm just a
regular guy.
regular guy.
he's very
Adam
polished.
Sandler on the court.
In terms of his like negatives, besides like not being strong, he might be a weaker defender. But I've
Yeah.
seen that he has that like motor from like his not FIBA days, but like in those games, he does have a high motor. He'll contest shots. He'll go for steals.
Mhm.
I think a thing he has to improve on is his consistency shooting. Like I know he can
Yeah.
hit it, but like he can be inconsistent at times. But also one striking thing about his shooting is his free throw shooting. He's a very bad free throw shooter, which could
Oh,
be,
I saw that.
Which could be really bad.
52%.
Yeah, which could be bad late
Yeah.
game because he's a player you want the ball in his hands, right? And if he can't shoot free throws down the stretch, it
tough.
could definitely hurt the team.
Yo,
Yeah,
I have a
and-
quick question. My bad.
Mhm.
Do you have his stats, Edvin, for the year? Because I'm looking at his stats, and I don't know if these are the right
It's-
stats.
No, it's not the best. He's like
Right.
doing like maybe I think 11 to 13,
It
and
says
then
4
only a couple
points.
rebounds.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
he's
4
coming off the bench.
points, 1
he's coming off the
assist,
bench.
You're looking at his
2 rebounds. His EuroLeague stats.
his EuroLeague stats.
Yeah.
Now look at his
I'm
per
looking-
30.
you got to look at his like. What's
His per 36, I guess,
Not
or
his per 36. He played in the, I think it was the men's below 21. I think.
because that's just my question about him. If he's a bench player in the EuroLeague, putting up those type of numbers, how is he being considered for a top lottery pick?
Potential.
Potential?
At the end of
All
the day,
based on
Dragon.
because
potential.
I mean, there's a
Dragon
EuroLeague
Bender.
unless,
Syndrome.
unless it's outside of the Israel league he plays in. I'm not
Yeah.
too sure.
Okay.
But looking at it, I think it was his Israeli. It's like definitely 11 to 13 points, couple assists, couple of rebounds, but they don't reflect on how he actually plays.
Okay.
And he has a handle. I mean, not elite dribbling, but he does have a handle for a 6'8"
Yeah.
forward.
Was it better
Definitely
than
capable.
He
DeMar DeRozan's
hasn't-
handle?
Yeah, he. Oh no, right. But he doesn't. The thing is, like, he doesn't have the opportunity on his team to play guard. So
Mm.
they play him at the forward, and he becomes a spot up 3-point shooter, which is what Edmund was saying. I mean, with his free throw shooting is terrible. So what do you think about his 3-point shooting? It's not the best. He has somewhat of a rhythm, but it's not really great. He doesn't dip the ball, and he's very
Shoots
consistent.
low 30s.
Mhm.
So that needs to improve. But apparently, like looking at his workouts, he's actually been shooting it pretty well. But that's what workouts are for.
No defender.
Gym practice.
No
Yep.
defender.
Like,
Yeah.
you can make highlights on my stuff. You'd think that I'm a 50% 3-point shooter at that rate if we make highlights like that.
Right. So he what I think if he's going to a team, he needs to go to a team that's going to give him the opportunity and the patience for him because he is a project. I think at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He's not the savior, but he is a project. And
But he
that's the
has shown.
So feed him
He
to
has
the
some-
Wolves and throw him to Sacramento. Got it.
Oh,
Oh,
don't,
You know what?
man.
Maybe
Please
the
Career
Hornets. The
done.
Hornets. Another Frank
Career
Vogel just
over.
from Israel.
he's gonna be
Why not?
Omri Caspi now. Now, if he
Oh
goes
my.
to the Kings, he's just gonna
Or
be
Peja.
Or Peja.
Hopefully.
Or
Then for some
Vladdy.
reason in the FIBA World Cup, he's gonna snap.
no. Okay,
or Detroit.
So,
But you gotta, for his stats, you gotta look at his FIBA under 20.
FIBA under 20.
FIBA.
Let me see.
Because
Oh,
in
so is
that-
that the 11?
In
Luda.
the
23.
2019,
Okay.
he led them to their second straight gold medal, and he averaged 18, 8, 5 assists, 2 blocks, and 2 steals, and he earned the MVP for that tournament. So
That's what we talking.
that's when he was like basically they gave him the ball, do your thing,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Whereas in the
EuroLeague.
EuroLeague, he's off the bench and like learning the ropes.
Who is
basically.
this guy? Sit him on bench.
Makes it actually crazy that Doncic actually won MVP in the
So,
EuroLeague.
and
Exactly.
speaking on to that, man, he has honestly like Doncic-esque like plays where it just
Doncic
looks like
light.
he knows how to.
Yeah.
He
But bigger.
light,
Big-
light.
bigger, yeah, and it's really good. So I have him. My ceiling for him, what I said is, and we were talking about it, is like an older Gallo now, or like kind of like a Hito Turkoglu.
You think that's his ceiling?
That's what I think. Like,
Not
I
his
mean, those
floor.
are like really good players. And he can go above
Gallinari's a
that.
good
And I'm
player,
thinking,
man.
I think
Yeah,
he
he's
could
a
be
great
better
player,
than
like-
Gallo though.
Well, think about if Gallinari had the opportunities and everything, maybe he'd be really good. And that's why I think
think-
Gallinari is a really good
It's more
player.
like
Like,
injuries.
if he's
Golly's
my
great.
go-to guy on the team, he's scoring 20 points and give me the 5 and 5. You know what I'm saying? We don't see that from him.
Yeah, the league's tough, bro. Golly just got put on some teams at some unideal times, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's rough.
he's on some good
New
teams.
York,
He's on some good teams.
Denver.
Yeah,
That New
but
York
you know
team
he
was-
But, like,
he always produced. It was good.
It was
He's been a good
mainly
player.
his injuries that kind of
Mm-hmm.
stopped
Slowed
him
him
from
down,
really.
Yeah.
I can
being
I
that
think I could
guy.
see him more like a
He's a great
not a
fantasy
ceiling, but
pickup.
like I can see him ending up more like a Hito Turkoglu type player.
You know, yeah. That's so he was on my ceiling, and then the floor was actually
My
young
boy,
Gallinari
Hito.
and
Steroid
kind of like a Nicholas
Steroids.
Batum. That was my floor, kind of like a Nick Batum
How
type
you
beat,
play?
you know?
How do you do steroids in basketball?
That's not get better.
and he's still trash. Like,
I was so confused,
He
bro.
has that awful card, but that's it.
All right. Moving on. We need to get through this. Need to keep pushing.
Power. Sorry, speed run.
So, talking about a lefty guard, coming out of international, he's traveled from Germany to
Jake?
somewhere else. I really don't know where. You honestly, when I was looking at him play, I'm like, this is Jake. It looks like Jake. This is what Jake was telling me about. These are the hidden mixtapes.
Yeah,
So
literally. We've never been in the same room at the same time.
Conspiracy.
Right? That's why we didn't meet Jake not until like this year, because he's been doing all this other shit.
exactly.
All right, but so it's Killian Hayes. He's a lefty combo international guard, and it's actually insane. Honestly, he looks really, really well rounded. That's why him and Denny are seem like really, really good projects. And honestly, man, like if I were to give like my intel about him too, like high IQ passing ability, he has a lot of his dribble moves and plays very similar to a James Harden like beat, where he takes
Makes
one of
sense.
those one dribble,
Plays the pick and roll.
you know,
Really well.
couple dribble to break down, one dribble creates
Mhm.
space and takes a shot. And you
Yeah.
can definitely see it in his play style. It's very James Harden like. It's not James Harden scoring like, because he also shoots around 29 to 30-ish% from three.
Oh.
So it doesn't look as great, but it looks 90% finish. And then it's not as great as it looked like. But he has really, really good defense as well for his age and for his size too, man. And I don't know, it just seems a lot of upside here, man. And Jake, I know as another lefty, bro, like what do you think about Killian, bro?
Like you said, man. I think the top thing at the board is just his passing skills and his court vision. It's great. It's actually really well done. Like when you watch him play, he's very smooth on the court in the way he moves, and that's what you were comparing him to James Harden in that sense. As a lefty with those not signature moves, but when you get your few moves back, like he has a step back that he likes to go to that he uses very well. He's got good size for the position as well, right? He's actually really good at that. And like when I was talking about how smooth he moves on the court, it's because he's like it's how good he reads the game. You know what I mean? When he's moving and the game's moving around him, it's almost like when we see NBA players talk about being one step ahead of where the defense is. He's actually really good at reading the defense, and so that's where his threat is posed, right? But when we're talking about the negatives, like.
You know what?
Yeah, for sure.
So
You know
he's
what he
not
kinda
going to be like
reminds me of?
Ntilikina.
Hey man, listen, he has 2 more years on him. Don't worry. He's 2 years away from being 2 years away.
I wish he didn't
No,
get
let's
drafted
not
by
start
the
with
Knicks,
that now. Oh
man.
my god, I'm so tired of
It's
hearing
because he's on the Knicks.
So pissed.
Wow.
No, but what were you
like-
saying about? Sorry, Jake. What were you saying about his weakness?
Weaknesses is like you got to be a really good athlete to be a elite guard, you know. And he's not a really elite athlete. He's I want to say in a slightly above average athlete. You know what I mean? He doesn't have that burst blow by speed to just beat a defender off the dribble like that, which is why he has to have his moves to lull somebody to sleep and kind of step back. You know what I mean? And like you said, inconsistency from the 3-point line, like he's below average shooting from the 3-point line based on his numbers, right? Because we were talking about how Denny didn't shoot that well and he shot 33%, which is something that, you know, Killian would take, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So last thing, I think he would just focus on attacking right more, because he is a little just slightly dominant
Yeah,
on that
he's
left side. You know what I
not
mean?
really
He's got to
right-handed
work
oriented.
on going right. So, but other than that,
Definitely.
he's like a solid player, a solid pickup for sure.
Mhm. Well, a lot of people. The thing is, a lot of people just want to say like his player comparison is James Harden because you're just like, well, relax.
I got a
right?
player comparison for you.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
I got Goran Dragic.
Goran Dragic, another a lefty, I like
Another
it.
I like
lefty.
it. I like it.
Mhm.
I like
Someone who's not necessarily a crazy elite athlete, but someone who's on the floor, can read the defense, can read everybody else, and can make the right play. That's all you ask
So
for,
what
right?
about a Manu?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So that was like one of my player comparisons too. Was Manu Ginobili
Yeah, for sure.
or I think a lot of people are thinking D'Lo. You know, very
Yeah.
patient as a
Mhm.
guard, able to score, very good
Smooth.
passing ability. Of course, not the 3-point shooting like D'Lo has, but you know, all
Could
these
even be Mike
left-handers. You know,
Conley. I mean, now we're just naming lefties.
Now we're just
Wait,
naming
I
okay,
lefties.
have-
wait,
I have two right-handed
hold
players.
up.
I have two
He could
right-handed
be-
players.
he could be
Hold on.
Chris
I was like, hold up.
Hold on. Would you guys say he's comparable to maybe like a Kirk Heinrich or like a Spencer Dinwiddie type
I
player?
miss Kirk.
I could picture a
Right?
little bit of Dinwiddie.
Mm-hmm.
Not
I
too
think
much
Kurt
Kirk,
was
not too much Captain Kirk.
Yeah, Kurt was a little more defensive first.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like he
Mhm.
wasn't necessarily the guard who was gonna attack, but he would take an open three when he had it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just unfortunate because we could never see Kirk Heinrich do a dribble then step back. You know, like it wasn't a thing. You know,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
I
did
can't
it in
really
2K
tell
a
you.
couple times.
Well, you can do it in 2K.
Yeah, dude. Can somebody play a compilation of Heinrich step backs?
Yeah,
I'll play it right
I'm
here.
about to.
It's gonna be -1
It's
second
an
long.
X. There's not even a single one.
But the thing is with Killian Hayes, very similar to James Harden, Manu Ginobili, D'Lo, Dragic. You know, if they're not making macaroni and cheese, bro, crafty.
Mhm.
They are crafty. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Thank you for laughing. I love it. Crafty.
Yo, that was so
Cook it.
bad it was good, fella. That's so
Cooking
bad it
it
was good.
up.
I can't believe this.
Cooking
All
it
right,
up.
Everyone just
Yeah,
laughed.
okay.
I can't believe it.
We gotta
That's
dip out of the
crazy.
lottery.
Yep.
I get some like late draft picks now.
Mhm.
So there's two we want to focus on mainly before we get into like the sleepers of the draft, the late second rounders or the undrafted. Tyrese Maxey and Cole Anthony. So because Aaron hasn't talked a lot for today, we're gonna start with Cole Anthony, which is his boy with the Carolina and everything. This guy's already. Give me the intel. Come on, give me this guy.
All right, so Cole Anthony, we all know about him. At one point, he was actually in contention with LaMelo Ball for the best point guard in the draft. This is a while ago before he got injured, but obviously, like he averaged 19 points, 6 rebounds, I think 4 assists, and his field goal percentage was kind of like what you would expect from a college guard in his first year. But like he definitely has a lot of potential. We all see it. That's why he's still such a big name, regardless on like the injury that he experienced. He's known to be a really good shooter or a really good shot creator, but like obviously it's known that he has that type of like that trigger where he tends to fire too much or like his shot selection.
Was it an ACL?
I believe it was an ACL. And it was,
Oh.
I think it was in a warm-up game. I mean, not a warm-up game. I think it was like a practice match or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure. But like, yeah,
Scrimmage,
like
if you will.
it was hella unfortunate because like the guy's like hella athletic because you know he's compared to high flying Dirk for sure. But that's what it said.
I don't like that comparison. Like
that's
doesn't
what it
fit,
said.
right?
Derek
I'm like,
Fisher?
okay.
So
Another one was a
Derek
more athletic
Fisher?
Kemba, and I'm like,
It's like
Interesting.
An explosive Kirk Heinrich.
a step back,
like a slow Russell Westbrook.
a slow Russell Westbrook.
What does that mean?
Isaiah Thomas that could dunk.
What is
Yeah,
it?
Thomas at 6'5".
I don't like that.
Like a
Comparison.
6'7" Isaiah Thomas. Oh, so Jesus?
So Zach Levine.
So Jesus.
So Jesus.
But looking at his workouts and everything, he looked honestly. I thought it was J. Cole doing a lot of those shots
Yeah.
this summer. Because Cole Anthony grew out the dreads, and I was like, "Is that J. Cole? What's he doing out here?"
I don't think J. Cole could ball,
And he
but
grew it out too, man. You know how they have the freaking like I don't know what it's called, the headband and everything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
If
that's
you're
what I'm
like if you don't see their face, you have no clue who that is.
Mhm.
You have no clue who that is.
Right. So, but honestly, probably one of the most dangerous scorers in this draft.
Yeah,
Like if
for
you
sure.
want a bucket, bro, he's going to get it really easily. Definitely has a bag, man. I don't know. I think what is it? What's his weakness though? Where like honestly, like we're ranting about him. Like
His shot
he should be in the
selection
top
is
10 or the top 4.
very bad. His shot selection
Okay.
is very bad. Like not only that is that he has a high turnover to assist ratio. I think it was about 3.5 to the 3.9 assists that he averaged, which it like kind of goes to like he's a very good passer. Like he like no doubt he's a very good passer, but his decision making at the half court, although he's excels at that, is also his main weakness because he looks for it too often. But I see why Denver would want something like that because of the offense that they play. But it's he also gambles a lot on defense.
Yeah,
like a lot on defense. Like he's like a sound defender, but in general, like he tends to gamble and then like lose his man, or like he can fall asleep at times too as well.
Like J.R. Smith dabbing up Jason Terry in the middle of the play.
That's not gambling. That's just stupid. That's just being stupid. But honestly, you could kind of think he has like because his shot making and like his shot creating, they look like shots like I would say like that like a Kyrie would take. A lot of dribbling, and then you see somehow gets open in the mid range, right? And he because him being Kyrie, he makes it, right? But Cole Anthony being not even in the NBA yet, he's not making those shots, but he's taking them, which becomes a concern. He still has a lot to prove, right? So I don't know. He's going to be really good, but definitely if Denver ends up taking him, we're just talking about it. They're just going to absorb all these like college players that got injured and hasn't proved themselves really, and then just make this super team in the next like.
I like
6,
his fit with
years.
Jamal Murray.
It's gonna be nuts.
I like that.
All get
I
injured
like his
together.
fit with Jamal Murray.
Better than Gary Harris.
Yeah. It's very. Yes.
Raymond. Damn, we lost him.
Gosh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
How could we
R.I.P.
do
Ray.
that? Anyways, let's go rogue. Crazy.
About to go
Well,
rogue.
if Ray's dead, we're still recording, so
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta
so
keep going.
keep going.
We were gonna talk about Tyrese Maxey. Anyone got any intel on him?
I actually no, I don't think I do.
That
You know
is
what?
my guy.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
No,
Aaron.
because I didn't have the sleepers.
That is my guy. He's destined to go to Minnesota. He's actually a really fast guard. He's a really crafty guard, and he's really good.
Oh, actually, no. Yeah.
Oh,
I got him. Tyrese Maxey, right?
Yeah, Tyrese. Oh shit, he's
Got
gone.
you. No, he died.
The 4x5.
Welcome
The 4x5.
welcome to the 4x4 podcast.
4x4.
This is the quadruple double right now.
Right.
So,
The big four. Let's go.
yeah, going
right,
back
so
at it, Tyrese Maxey is. Oh, he's coming. Okay. Tyrese Maxey
he's
is
trying to
a
get back
great
in.
shooter. Has
You
a very
kicked me out of
quick
my own
fluid
show.
release. He's a very quick fluid release, and he has he does a great job into like lobbing. Wait, where did he go again? I think he went to Kentucky. Yeah, he went to Kentucky.
Yeah, he went to Kentucky.
So he has a really good feel for the game. Generally, that's what you expect from your point guards. But like the highest IQ, very good release.
Hi, Ray.
Hi, Ray. How you doing?
The microwave one.
Oh, okay.
Continue,
We're talking about we're talking about
Is there a
Tyrese.
train?
Thank you.
We
No,
didn't want to like protrude.
No, go ahead. Keep going. Sorry.
Anyway,
But
keep
yeah,
going.
he's an extremely promising shooter. I think he's one of the. I think he's definitely a better shooter than Cole Anthony is. One of the better shooters in the draft itself, and his decision making is actually really respectable too. But the only problem is that like, although he is a pretty good shooter, he's also still shaky at times, which is kind of the situation that you get with most of these guards. Is that they
Shooting
have that
percentage
potential to
low.
be a very good shooter, and even though they are destined to be a good shooter, right now they're still a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah, he's super inconsistent with his 3-point shot right now. His percentage needs to be up. It's low. I think it's in like low 30s. Definitely. And if we're gonna work on the others for that.
Did you guys talk about his where he is? What who's his agent?
No.
He's at Clutch.
Oh, he's at Clutch.
Oh, is he?
He's at Clutch.
Really?
Oh shit.
Yeah, him and Anthony Edwards.
How did he
are both
pull
at
that
Clutch.
off?
I don't know. I don't know, but he's at clutch. They had like this whole like interview and everything that I was looking at. But yeah, he's at clutch. But no, he is a really good shooter because he has like a really nice form. It's very fast.
He definitely has a good form. He just needs the percentage to demonstrate that.
I guess he's some Dame vibes.
For sure.
Why not?
He's a really good on-ball defender.
And
crazy good on-ball defender. He's got really long
that goes
arms.
to the thing too. Yeah. That goes to the thing with like a Ben Gordon because this guy's gonna be explosive off the bench. Could you imagine having that high octane?
He'd be a spark plug player.
I got a comparison. Colin Sexton.
Lord.
He literally honestly, it seems like Colin Sexton has only played 1 year. He's played like
someone said Tyler Dorsey.
It's like Colin Sexton.
Someone said Tyler Dorsey.
Same player.
I think though he has a tweener problem where he's a guard. He's not a point. He doesn't have point guard tendencies, but he has a body of a point guard.
No, that's actually something he struggles with. He's really good. Like he has speed with the ball in his hands, but he doesn't have really good initiative when it comes to breaking down a defense, right? To carve his own space. Like he'd probably lose the ball more of just pushing the ball up and stuff like that. Yeah. So he might actually benefit from playing with an initiator point guard, to carve and create more space for him.
Definitely. So yeah, no, he definitely has like that tweener problem, man. I don't know. And not a lot of players when they coming out of that tweener problem, not a lot of players do too good.
Yeah.
You could see it. Like, I mean, we're talking about Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton's a tweener, right? He's a point guard, but
Colin Sexton's in Cleveland. That's his problem.
The best place to go on vacation.
That's his problem.
I think the best spot for like a tweener like him though is like coming off the bench.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Ben Gordon, Lou Williams.
Yeah,
people don't understand how valuable that is.
And exactly
coming off the bench like James Harden did, when you can start to lead an offense that's not necessarily the main offense. So you don't have the burden of being the only offensive load, but you still have the trust and the freedom to start to carry a different offensive load against defenders that aren't necessarily main defenders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you get a little bit easier of a time to really find yourself as a player and as a shot creator and as a shot maker when you're coming off the bench. And some people like don't want to come off the bench at all. Like, I'm ready for prime time. It's like, relax. You can be carving up the second unit. Yeah.
But that's the thing. Yeah. Would you rather start the game or finish the game?
Yeah, exactly. It really matters who's in the last 2-3 minutes. So it doesn't matter who starts the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, like just to add on that, it takes all that scrutiny away from the rookie, all that pressure away if they are allowed to thrive in that second unit, right?
Know your role.
Yeah, like it gives them that opportunity to like first get a feel for the game for the NBA and then be like, okay, now let's see if I can get those minutes in the late game. Kind of like something like Fred VanVleet did, where like he wasn't a starter, but he earned those minutes late game because of what he did on the bench and that he proved that he was trustworthy.
For sure. Yeah. It's tough to throw somebody to the Wolves. The NBA is tough, man. Imagine
your the actual Wolves.
He's going to the Wolves.
Yikes.
Oh,
imagine lining up like you're a rookie and you're like, you haven't really played that many NBA minutes and you're like, oh shit, is that Jimmy Butler? Like, fuck. Like he's guarding you. Like, what are you gonna do?
Dude, but it's nuts, man. It's so now my player comparisons change. So I could see him like being his ceiling, like a Ben Gordon type esque, man. I would say his median, I was putting in, it was my ceiling, but now it's going to be my median is Tyreek Evans and Norman Powell. Tyreek Evans and Norman Powell. And then
what version of Tyreek though? What version?
That's
Tyreek had a good year before he got banned for that one.
I was thinking like Memphis Tyreek.
Great player.
What about Indiana?
Yeah.
What about
Indiana?
Indiana, yeah.
I think Indiana Tyreek was one of his.
Yeah, and my
Sacramento Tyreek.
Yes, sir. 25 and 5.
That's a tough dude. That's a tough dude. But my floor was Rodney Stuckey, which is like a bona fide tweener.
What you know about Mr. Stuck? Oh my goodness, what a player! I miss him.
Detroit basketball with Brandon Knight and Rodney Stuckey. So who's a point guard? None of us are.
There isn't a point
There
guard.
isn't one.
Yeah.
We're
Now
just guards.
shoot.
Who's the point guard? Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
It's the fucking Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, with they're looking at each other. Oh my god. But getting out of the lottery, the mid round and everything, let's talk about the sleepers real quick. So Shane, you
Yes.
had Nico Mannion
Yep.
as your one sleeper pick. He was also very, very popular on like Overtime, Bleacher Report,
Yes.
because it was this redhead white dude in high school, like killing it, right?
Yeah. Red Mamba.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Ginger
And
Ninja.
unfortunately, a lot like the the white boys coming out of the high school and everything on those viral things, they don't end up growing.
Mhm.
You know, they end up staying at the same height and build, kind of like Mac, that the dunking guy, who was in
Matt
Georgetown,
Mac
McClung,
McClung.
right?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
transferred somewhere now.
He transferred somewhere. So he's getting more minutes. But the thing is, it's like the same thing. He's so hyped in high school, but you're 6'2" and now you're 6'3", when we're expecting you to kind of like grow into like this bona fide player.
Mhm.
But sorry to take away from that, Shane. But yeah, no. What's your scouting with Nico?
So Nico's a pretty like fundamental point guard, I guess you could say. So I have here for his strengths that he had a really high basketball IQ. Obviously, he's not on like a level of like Chris Paul or LeBron, but for a rookie coming into the game, it's really solid. He doesn't force up too many crazy shots. He doesn't he doesn't really isolate. He knows who to pass it to. He knows when to push the tempo, when to slow it down. Um, though he does have more cons than pros, though, in my opinion. He's undersized. He's not athletic. He's not the greatest defender. He's not a good team defender. You know, he can handle the ball, but he doesn't have a bag to go to. Um, and I'm not trying to hate on the man. You know, he's a great player by
No.
all means, right?
But that's why he's going late, right?
Exactly. So I mean, he's not a bad pick. I actually had him falling to the Knicks late in the first round because you know the Knicks. Why not, right? Why not?
Yeah.
Would I say he's NBA ready right now? Maybe if we draft him, give him like 2 years for him to show you potential, but
But
like
it's not NBA ready.
So
he's
2
not really
years,
NBA ready
maybe
in my
2
opinion.
years. Again, 2 years. Maybe 2 years.
He's not ready. He's not NBA ready. Like I don't know what else to tell you guys. He's not NBA ready. Like,
he's not NBA ready. But I do have him like going to like one of the later teams. I had him like going to the Lakers because you know why the F not, right?
Yeah.
Caruso and this guy.
Yeah, and what I was looking at too, he's really, really good on the pick and roll, man, and that's his B&B. He knows when to make the right pocket pass and everything.
He can shoot off.
And he can shoot it off too, and he has like a nice floater and everything too. But those are very low percentage shots in the NBA, especially with like really lankier point guards, small forwards, or whatever that's going to be seeing him off the switch, right? It's going to be tough for him. Viral sensation. Hope the best, but it's going to be a tough road ahead of him, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So Aaron's been telling me about this one dude he's been ranting. That's his sleeper pick, and he's coming from, was it West Virginia?
Just Virginia.
Or is it just Virginia?
Yeah.
And what's his name? You're casting spells here.
Diakite. That's the last name. I don't
Exactly.
know.
Yeah, definitely.
Bless you.
Diakite.
So why is he your like favorite player off of this draft right now?
I think it's just because of the improvement that I've seen throughout his 4 years. Yeah, he's like an older player, but I think that it's extremely promising the types of strides that he made in like all aspects of his game. He's like projected to go like literally last in the draft or possibly undrafted. He's a 6'9" forward. He's a 6'9" forward, high motor, 7'3" wingspan. So his last season, he averaged 13.7 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And he averaged 36% from 3.
Not bad.
What's amazing about it is that the 3 seasons before that, he averaged, I think, around 12%, or he didn't shoot any threes. But now he was going to 36% off of 2 attempts, which I think is like, you can definitely see the improvement in like his shooting. He already had a very good, or not really. It was like more like he's still a relatively raw shooter, but you could see that the work ethic and the work that he put into it was there. Another thing that was like really impressive about him that I saw was that he was a very, very good rim protector. Like he was actually extremely important for that Virginia team when they made that national run. And he was one of the people that actually got, like, I believe a couple of those stops on Auburn, in which he was extremely crucial. And like for a rim protector like that, they're quite prone for having a lot of fouls, right? So in his first season, per 36, he averaged 5 fouls, which is a foul out in college ball. But then by his fourth season, he averaged, I think it's 1 foul a game.
Not bad.
Which is
especially for a rim protector. It's not
for
bad
a rim
at all.
protector. So then he's made a lot of strides in terms of his defensive IQ, in which a lot of the coaches have already spoken on it. He understands his rotations. He's very good at guarding guards, obviously because of like the type of wingspan that he has, and he's very explosive as well. So I think that like the type of potential that he has, although he's raw and he's a little bit old, kind of reminds me of something that Pascal Siakam could have, like, not like in terms of rim protecting, but like the type of late round pick that Pascal Siakam was. I mean, Siakam was the 27th pick in the first round, but we're talking about like way later. But I still feel like although he's 23, although he's a little older, he still has something to prove in the NBA, and I think he could be a quality player.
Yeah. Well, you know what? He has to make a name for himself somehow, right?
The Raptors.
Yeah, just dye your hair.
Yeah, it's blonde. Tennis ball.
Right.
Yeah, that's how you make a name for yourself nowadays.
Yeah, man.
Start some YouTuber beef.
Oh God, stop this.
I can beat
Call
you.
somebody out.
It's getting too long now. That whole beef is getting way too long. Just need to play already.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it, but
you have to pay money to watch that. It's not.
I'm gonna watch it after they play.
I'll find it on Reddit.
Yeah,
I'll the link.
Somebody will post it.
Evan, if you're watching, just ignore what I said. Don't worry about it.
While we find this stream, we're gonna go take a break. We'll be back. We'll play a game called Where He Go, and I'll explain the rules after we come back.
We're back.
And we are back. Honestly,
again, I got you guys again.
Honestly, you just gotta keep doing it now, bro. It just makes sense.
That's fair. All right, let's have some fun, boys. What's the game?
Yeah, so we're gonna be playing where he went to school, where he go, something like that. Where he studied. There you go.
Where he went.
Where he went. So I'm just gonna give the guys a couple of names of basketball players, and then they're gonna tell me what college you went to. Since we're going to keep with the theme of the lottery and everything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say the name, whatnot. Even if the guys get it wrong, I will restart the buzzer, give the hint, and then reset the buzzer. So after the hint, anyone has a chance to get it back, get the point back. All right,
Run it back.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Guys anxious? Okay. So blockers should be off.
Anything on the line? Like we gave some Popeyes.
There's nothing on the line.
Check if the buzzers are working. Okay, go
just
ahead.
my pride.
All right, I'm straight.
I'm
straight.
Okay.
Shane and I are adults.
200 IQ.
So the way you guys are organized on mine, I'll just go based on on that order. So I have Aaron going first. So just in case any time that we lose a spot or whatever, we should be okay. Yeah. Oh, actually, we don't need to go in positions. No, because you guys are just buzzing in.
Yeah, buzzing. Right. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, we're just gonna. Sorry about that.
I thought this was for fun.
Okay. So I don't know. I don't have a prize, but I will buy a PlayStation gift card.
Oh my god. Shane's about to go crazy.
I will buy it, guys. I'll buy one of you guys a $20 PlayStation gift card.
Hold on.
Or a $15 one if those exist.
$10? $10?
Bet. Aaron, I'm still waiting on that Popeyes, fam.
No, don't worry. I ain't forget. Did you want the KFC one or the Popeyes?
I'll take whatever, fam. It's up to you.
All right.
Your choice. All right, let's go. Let's run it.
Oh, God. All right. Let's start it out, okay? So I'm going to unlock it. All right. The first player is JJ Redick.
Oh,
damn.
I'm stupid.
Aaron.
You went to Duke.
You went to
Yeah.
Duke.
He
Damn.
did.
You went to Duke.
I'm like kind of like embarrassed by that because like I'm
Yeah.
a Duke fan.
I just watched this podcast. So
I'm a Duke
yeah. Like
fan.
I got
I'm
like,
fucking. Oh my god.
Okay,
That's
okay,
so
ready?
stupid.
Ready? Let's see here. Jason Tatum.
God damn it.
I
Shane.
think he might have went to Duke.
That's
Went to
gay.
Duke?
Went to Duke.
are you sure he seems like a UNC guy?
I don't know.
He
I don't
seems like
know.
a-
It's kind of close.
I think I don't know. You might have been a Duke guy.
No, he could have went to Georgia Tech.
Ed is also, I don't know if Ed knows. Ed, you're muted. Unless you know. Okay, perfect.
I think it's the
Um,
dog. I think it's Mako.
I think it's
Yeah, 100 IQ play.
yeah,
It's the
100
dog.
IQ play. Okay, ready? Grayson Allen.
You went to Duke as well.
Damn, I thought it was
Also
first.
went to
I was about to say it. I thought it was
I'm
first.
so.
Could you imagine
so
all these players are
behind.
just from Duke?
I hope they are.
Dude, that's
That's
gonna
a hell of a
be-
game.
Like, honestly,
I'll
you
have a
could name
chance.
20 people that are from Duke.
Yeah.
Okay. Vince Carter.
My button.
Shane.
You went to the University of North Carolina.
Went to
Shitty.
UNC.
I have it. Like,
Tardio.
He did.
All right. Let's keep it going. Stephen Curry.
Damn it. 'Cause I know the
You
guy's
went to-
spamming it. I see
give it to
him.
Davidson.
Davidson.
Spamming. I can't even get
All
the
right.
buzzer.
All right. Okay. Jimmy Butler.
Come on, man. That's the only one I was gonna get.
Marquette.
Aaron. Went to Marquette.
Are we playing up to a certain amount or what's going on?
At the pace that we're going at, I
Yeah.
think we could like knock all of them
All right,
out.
say less.
We'll do
I
him.
do have like a bonus tiebreaker too. Okay. Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, come on.
He went to San Diego.
San Diego State.
Is that your final answer?
San Diego State, yeah.
San Diego
Yeah.
State.
He changed it. Why would you do
Yeah, as
that?
long as
bro.
Aaron doesn't get the point.
That's
Appreciate you,
crazy.
Ed.
That's
Appreciate you,
crazy.
Ed.
Aaron was
Yo,
in the
Ed,
lead. Aaron was in the
Ed,
lead. Aaron was
if
in
I
the
Ed,
lead.
we're
win,
both
you
losing.
get the card.
All right.
got 0. I'm not
I
gonna.
haven't gotten the buzzer.
And
No, it's okay.
The funny thing
I
is,
will.
if Jake gets
I'll do it.
It's gonna be on someone he doesn't know. He just fucking
Exactly.
clicked
It's
it.
gonna. I'm just fucking. Oh, God damn it. It's okay. I'm here. I got it. I got it.
Carmelo Anthony.
I swear to God, if I didn't get it.
Damn it! I was
Syracuse.
Dude, I pressed it as fast as I could. I got third.
Syracuse gang. We're the orange.
Oh, that's crazy. Shout out to Mello. Big
Shout out
Syracuse
to
gang.
Melo.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Ready? DeMar DeRozan.
God damn it.
went to USC. Trojan.
USC.
Bro,
I heard UFC.
Jim.
I heard
He
UFC.
went to the UFC.
He went to the UFC.
he went to the UFC School of Education.
Jake,
He
you
lost
see
the
him there?
brain cells.
What's his
Oh,
weight?
All right. All right. RJ Barrett.
Oh man.
Duke.
He's getting third, bro. Dane. Oh, Duke?
Yeah, Duke.
Damn it.
Does
My
Jake have a point?
I haven't got the
no.
buzzer.
All right, I have a chance.
Sorry about
Aaron, let's
I
get
got
it.
a
Let's get
chance.
it. Let's get it, Aaron.
that.
If I can beat Jake,
How are you-
I can do
I
anything.
know you guys are just sitting there going. Ta, 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 ta.
Nah, not even to be honest.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Anthony Davis.
Oh.
I don't even know.
I saw him clicking. I saw him. Dog.
You went to Kentucky.
What he thought, Joe, imagine if we just put our phone on our desk and then the way that we click the buzzers, we had.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty
After,
sure we
like,
get
the-
more views. I'm pretty sure
After-
we get more views.
100%.
I lost brain cells
After like
playing this game.
the 20th guides. Oh, the books.
What's the answer?
Shane starts blurring.
Correct.
All right. Lonzo Ball.
Oh my god.
I don't know how. I
Bro,
swear I'm not
I thought I
spamming.
was.
Wallahi,
Yo, I
I'm
swear
not
to God,
spamming.
I was
I'm
quick
not
on that.
I
spamming.
gotta play on
swear
my
to God,
laptop at this
quick
rate. I
on
Oh,
that.
can enter faster than my
I
phone.
got dead last. There's
He
no way.
went to UCLA. He went to UCLA.
UCLA.
There's
He
no
went to
way.
Berkeley.
There's no way Ed beat me, bro.
How with that form?
Oh,
All right. Kevin Durant.
Damn. I hesitated.
He went to
That's
Texas.
crazy. I got second.
You're moving up. You're moving
He
up.
went to Texas.
I tried
Texas,
so
all right.
hard.
All right, this portion gets it's getting a little bit more
Okay.
difficult.
All right.
Chris Bosh.
He went to Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
Oh, I would have got that one wrong.
I had to think. I remember it was him and Jared Jack, I think.
That is.
Yeah, Jared
awesome.
Jack and there's actually a couple players from there.
No, but they were on the same squad, I think. Same year, I think.
All right. Kyle Lowry.
Damn it.
Villanova.
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 I didn't know our point guard.
Gotta number one guard.
All right. I already cleared it. Ben Simmons.
Sorry, I was burping at the same time. But LSU.
LSU.
Can we get a score check?
Shane has
Nah,
9
you
and
know,
Aaron has
We
7.
don't really need.
and
need one.
And
double
Jake?
O's from Ed and Jake. Team Edvin and Jacob.
We can't even get the buzzer.
All right. Shaquille O'Neal.
How did I get second?
He went to LSU as well.
LSU as well. Okay. Ray Allen.
Ooh.
He went to Connecticut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. UConn.
Wow, nice.
Yep.
Damn, you got that one. I actually don't know.
Nice. I wasn't.
All right.
I'm just trying to get points.
Greg Oden.
He went to Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Yes, sir.
I am going to run out of
Okay.
space on this notepad
That's fake.
for Shane.
That's good.
Okay. This is going to be a quick game. All right.
Good.
Pascal Siakam.
Damn, I
Ooh.
made a.
I actually don't know that
I
one.
don't even know.
I actually don't
Aaron,
know. Where,
I hit the
where
button
Pascal
just to
went.
hit the button,
Went
bro.
to New Mexico.
Oh yeah.
New Mexico. All right.
Did he actually? Fuck.
Pascal Siakam.
Okay.
Pascal.
Clear it again. We're good.
City.
San Diego.
Draymond Green.
He is a Michigan Spartan.
It's a Michigan Spartan. That is correct.
He's a Michigan.
You know, you have to specify.
Yeah, specify.
Yeah,
Wait, there's
you
Michigan
do.
State and then just Michigan, right?
Michigan
Yeah,
State.
Michigan,
so Michigan
yeah.
State would be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Michigan
yeah.
State.
The other one's what?
Because he said
the
Spartan.
Trojans?
I give him.
Yeah, okay.
I thought what is the mascot of Michigan? I forgot what
So Wolverines, I think.
yeah,
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're correct. 100%.
The Wolverines. Okay. Jamal Murray.
Is it Canada?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
To Canada.
Kentucky.
Kansas.
Is it Kansas?
Is it Kansas?
All right. Okay. James Worthy.
Oh.
He went to the University of North Carolina.
University of North Carolina. Holy shit.
Mansour
bro,
MJ. Can
killing
you
it, man.
imagine them on a
Hell
college team
no.
together, bro?
They were.
Yeah, for one
No,
year.
but like
Just
like
for
just
1 year.
for 1 year, like
Oh yeah.
that's crazy. That
They were a
idea of
top
them
team.
being there together.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fred VanVleet.
Damn.
Wichita State.
Wichita State.
Witchy.
Wichita State.
Okay. Ja Morant.
My cat.
What?
Huh?
Wait.
Are you for real?
No.
Nah, it's done. It's
What
done.
did
He's done.
you
He's done.
Damn
He's done.
it. Ow.
Well,
He's
what
done.
did you?
He's done. He's done.
what
Next.
did-
Next.
what-
What did
Curious
you just say?
George.
No,
Hey, I can get a point. It's
No, that's
very
what I
safe.
got you, Jake. I got you. That's what I have to do. That's what I have to do.
Where did he go?
Yes, he threw me one. It's Murray. It's Murray State.
Murray State.
Bro, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like,
Let's get
I
some
just
marked
remember
up.
that
I
their
was like,
jerseys look so similar.
Oh, you threw it.
no, he just wanted me to get a point. So Ed's
It was
the
a
one that-
lob. It was a lob.
Mhm.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm not like Ed.
Alex Caruso.
I actually
Oh,
don't even
shit.
know this one.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
Oh, really?
Oh shit!
Texas A&M.
Wow. Good one.
All right. James Harden.
James Harden.
Not gonna lie, I actually just clicked
Bruh.
on that.
Okay. Not gonna lie, I don't even know.
I'm not gonna lie, I know it's a lie, but I don't know what it was again. You know, I'm gonna have to pass. You know,
All right, I'll
Shane?
take it from you.
Jane.
It's not a lion. He went to Arizona to play for the Sun Devils.
oh okay, yeah, now I know. Like,
That
I
your
just
final
remember that
answer?
commercial.
Yes, sir.
I remember that commercial.
I'm pretty sure.
But
That is.
I'm third.
That's not it.
That's
I'm third.
incorrect.
Me.
That is incorrect.
I got 2
Shane's
points.
lob it to Jake. Shane's lob it to
2
Jake.
Jake.
points. Arizona State.
You went to Arizona.
That's what I
State. You said
No,
Arizona.
Arizona is so different. Aaron Gordon went to Arizona.
Arizona.
I said Arizona Sun Devils. That's the team.
Yeah, I heard that.
He heard that. He heard
That is
that.
also true.
Give me that
That
shit.
is
I
also
knew
Give me that
it.
back, bro.
I
Give
knew
me
it.
that back. Give me that back. Nah.
No.
I tried,
Nah,
Jake.
nah,
I
nah.
tried.
I couldn't hear anybody with 0 points. You know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's okay. I'm distracted. You know,
crazy.
as you can see, I'm a little distracted.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. Don't bring don't get sympathy from the viewers now for having a dog.
Sympathy
no.
dog.
Put her
The
away.
demon
All
dog.
right. Tyler Hansbrough.
There's no way.
Oh, I do know that one. Fuck.
He went to UNC.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. North Carolina.
Okay, Aaron, just letting you know, if you get this one, you will tie with Shane.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Pressure.
press the button.
Shane's at 14 and you're at 13.
I thought Shane was
Okay.
way ahead of me. That's crazy.
And
That's
I'm at
crazy.
0.
All right. Trey Burke.
How am I fourth?
Where did he go, Aaron?
Michigan State. I mean, no, Michigan. Sorry.
Ah,
Michigan
that's
Oh, I'm
Michigan
sorry.
State.
I
Yo, Evan, you're welcome.
Edvin, he
I'm
lost
I'm just
you.
giving people points. You know, I'm.
Edvin.
Why
I'm
would
gonna say.
he doesn't deserve the point?
I don't know why I
Ed-
said Michigan State, bro.
Edvin.
Oh my God.
Yep. All right.
Trey Burke is a
so-
Wolverine.
So Shane, I will give you the option to double down.
Oh no.
So because you're gonna win, I mean you're gonna win with the gift card and everything. This
no.
is so you could either I'm gonna give a question for everyone again, and then
Shane, don't do it.
Hold on. Let me hear that.
and you
Shane's
instead
bad
of
at
a
games.
instead of a $10 gift card or whatever 15, the lowest one I could find, I
Okay.
will double it
Okay.
with the PlayStation card.
Okay.
Shane doesn't even have a PlayStation.
Here's my question. So wait. So you're gonna give a question to everybody,
Mhm.
but if someone else answers, I lose.
Mhm.
The hell no. What the fuck?
Well, if it's a double down, then
Give me
technically
double
I
down.
would win if I get.
Nah. I'm gonna play it
Yeah,
safe.
Shane's
I'm
the coward still.
gonna hold my.
Don't
gift card.
give Edvin a chance.
I'm
to
not giving
Okay.
nobody a
succeed.
chance.
Okay.
Shane's a coward.
Okay.
My
Shane's a
$10.
coward.
Instead of being instead of
This
you
is
being a
just like
coward,
Carmelo, but-
instead of you being a coward, I will end up giving you. If I could put 15 on a card, I'll put 15.
Okay.
So I'll give this a $10 question then. Okay, $10 gift card. So this is for anyone, including you. Shane.
No, it's not Ed.
All right.
Hey, Jake,
So
we tied 1-1.
I need to know.
I am
I need to
too.
know. I need to know.
The point. They took it away. They took it away.
It shouldn't have. It was me all along. I was Shane.
It was me a lot.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't know that Ray Allen one?
You didn't know that.
You didn't know that.
Oh my fuck, man.
So yeah,
Okay.
so this question is it's gonna be a gift card to anyone who gets it. All right. I didn't say the gift card for, but so whoever gets it, they're gonna get a prize.
Oh my god.
So
Is it gonna be like really hard?
It's gonna be decently like out of the blue. Where did Tyson Chandler go to school?
Oh.
I can't buzz.
Bro, I remember him in
Wait,
high school.
It said, Ray, you
But
didn't
not-
I
I said
can
it.
name every team he's played for.
Right?
Same.
I don't think I know this one, to be honest.
Couple hints. They were in California. His school's in California. Yeah.
San Diego State.
No.
Okay. I just have to try.
Well, I mean,
You get unlimited tries if you guys keep guessing. Like, you know. Shane.
did he go to UCLA?
No.
No.
He didn't go to UCLA.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that was gonna be my
Edmund.
next guess.
They just name.
California, right?
Yeah.
Can't be Cal's.
Oakland.
Oakland what?
I don't know. Whatever
Oakland.
schools in Oakland.
That's crazy.
Is it can you tell us what division? Is it D1?
Is there a school in Oakland?
I thought it was called Oakland.
D1 school? Maybe?
Yeah, Oakland.
I thought it was called Oakland.
It is not a D1 school.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Oh, it's not a D1 school?
I like that it's a harder question though.
You could have introduced
You
it
can
with
say
Duncan
the
Robinson
school
because we all
was
know he played
actually-
D3.
it's actually on your it's actually on your screen right now.
Buzzing.
What the fuck does that mean?
Big- Disney. Toronto.
Game? Yeah.
No.
Wait.
No.
It's on our screen right now?
Yeah, it's on your screen right now.
You went to
Okay.
UNC?
No.
Damn.
He went to
Evan.
Acorn.
No.
He went to Carolina
What's the
State?
Acorn? No.
Oh. Was it not Carolina State?
Shane.
Did he go to Carolina State?
No, we think because Carolina isn't in California.
Oh yeah,
played-
shit. I'm so stupid. I
He
seen
played
Carolina.
for the
Right there.
Gators.
That's crazy.
Was it the Gators?
No, that's in Florida.
That's in Florida.
On the screen.
This is a good question.
It's on the screen.
It's on whose screen? Like everybody's screen?
It's on
Like, we
everyone's screen.
can all
It's
see this. I'm
including the
okay. I'm
Zoom
about to
call.
go full screen to see this.
including the Zoom call.
The Zoom call.
Did someone say Carolina?
That's
Again, not in California.
California.
Marcus All.
You're getting warmer.
Marcus All?
Marcus Hall?
What?
You're
Memphis.
getting warmer.
That's
It's
not.
on
Oh,
the
he didn't go to
screen.
Memphis.
That's on the screen.
It's on the screen. I said it like 3 times, fam. I can't even.
I'm so
Hey.
what?
Netflix.
Can we get another hint?
Disney?
Yes.
Or
I don't know. Like it's not like you haven't seen this high school name before. High
High
school,
school.
yeah.
Curious
seen this-
George.
I got it.
Jake.
Because you said it's on the screen. You said it's on the screen, Ray.
Yeah.
It's the high school. It's what's the first name? It's like Manuel Dominguez High School.
It is Dominguez High School.
But
Guys.
I thought it was
he got
college.
drafted out of high school.
No,
I know,
you're
I said
not.
school.
He's-
I said school.
He's straight out of
You're right,
college.
you're right.
Straight out of high
Good shit, good
school.
shit.
Wow.
I
That's
went to
ridiculous.
Dominguez High School in California.
even on the
That's
screen.
ridiculous.
You see my name?
No, well,
Forgot about
Dominguez.
that. Forgot about that. Holy.
You
Love
weren't
the
talking as
stream.
much, so I didn't really see him. But I do know.
Why do you have it in that view?
Good shit, Jake. Good shit, Jake.
I'm
Right,
just
Jake.
happy that Edvin lost.
But did I really?
Ah.
That's crazy. Stop this. I can go.
Thor, right now.
I can. Oh my god.
I know.
Alinity.
And then we're gonna be out until next time, guys.